This is my plate. I know you guys have seen it. It's very colorful. I like to say that usually when you have a nice meal that includes all 5 food groups, your plate should look colorful. You should have some colorful fruits and veggies, your nice whole grains, ideally brown whole grains. I heard the word whole grains back there. You know, whole grains are better because they're less processed, so they include more vitamins and nutrients, and they have more of something just like fruits and vegetables have called fiber or dietary fiber is how you might see it on sometimes when you read the label for things. And that actually helps you feel full longer, so you don't eat as much. And usually things high in fiber tend to be healthier. Also, protein, we're going to read about what those included, and dairy. The other thing is the sizes. What do you need more of, fruits or veggies, everybody? Vegetables, right, or veggies. What do you need more of, grains or protein? Protein. Oh, no, wait, what? Grains. And you need probably about the same amount of fruits, protein as probably dairy, even though dairy is a circle. We'll find out that probably dairy is more than just what can be in a cup, right? All right, so we're going to get to your opening activity in a minute. We're going to cover a few more things first, okay? So today our goals are talking about how food choices affect body weight. We'll also talk about how physical activity affects body weight as well, how both of them affect your body weight. We'll get into my plate a little bit more, and we'll do an activity where we compare resting and target heart rate. You'll have handouts every time I come, usually 1, today is 2. Just put your names on them. The goal is for you to share those handouts with your family, because how many people did think family is very important in our health? Definitely. So I want you to be sure to share what you're learning here. I mean, some of it you may know, but it's always a good review for you and your family. And then we're going to do a little bit of exercise today, and we have a really cool thing at the end of each class we're going to do called the Addie dance. We're going to learn the first half today. It's really short. It's kind of like an exercise. That's why I say it says exercise. We'll learn the second half next time I come, a week from today. And the third time I come, I'll bring speakers, and we'll do it a few times with the beat that goes with it, or the music that goes with it. Okay? And in your last handout, you'll have the words to take home with you. So you can share it with your family, because it's a really fun thing. So Addie is our mascot. That's why we call it the Addie dance. We'll find out more about Addie next class. But right now, think of Addie as a cartoon character or a mascot. And you'll see Addie on all your handouts pretty much. And Addie is asking, have you stayed fit? So FIT is the name of the program that I'm teaching all these 3 times I come. And FIT, it means a lot of things. It means staying fit, it means being healthy. But for our program, it's also what's called an acronym. So the letters F, I, and T each stand for a word. And those 3 words are fighting internal temptation. Can we say that together? Fighting internal temptation. And those are kind of big words, so let's break it down. So fighting, of course, I don't mean fighting with your fists. I mean resisting. And internal just means inside or inside feelings. And temptations are simply those things that we want to do, but we know they're not a healthy choice. They might seem like a good idea at the time, but we might not feel as well because of those choices. So an example might be eating a whole bag of chips or too much candy, and then you might get a tummy ache later even though it tasted good. It's probably not good for us. Or staying up late. It might have been a really good idea at the time to finish watching a movie one night, but then you might not get enough sleep and you'll be tired the next day. Or playing too many video games or watching too much TV and not getting enough exercise, and then not feeling healthy there. Question? Please raise your hand if you do have a question, but we'll keep it to questions because I know you guys probably have some awesome sharing too. And everybody, how many sides to your triangle? 3. And this is the Robert Crown Health Balance Triangle. And just like a triangle, there are 3 main ways to stay healthy. Looking at those pictures for hints, who can name one? Yes, ma'am. Yeah, getting plenty. Just fruits? You're right. Eating fruits and vegetables. What else? Eating
fruits, vegetables, protein, and dairy.
And great. Eating healthy was really what I was looking for. But eating all those 5 healthy food groups, which I'm sure you meant. You know, most people your age do say fruits and vegetables. You know why? That's the one we'll probably forget a lot. Am I right? That's the one we want to make sure we eat more of. And what's a third way? So right here. Bike riding? What? Okay, yeah, maybe getting more bike riding, but what's the bigger message there? Yeah. Right, getting plenty of exercise. And yes, that can definitely include bike riding. Very good. Okay, so those are the 3 main ways to stay healthy. So since we're going to talk about exercise, when I say the word activity, it's only going to be once per slide. You got to hear my rules. Once per slide. And when I'm referring to physical activity or exercise, we're all going to get up and do 2 jumping jacks. But what should you do before you start any exercise? Even if it's just doing a bunch of jumping jacks, what should you do before you start any exercise? Yeah. Stretch. Very good. Why do you want to stretch? Who knows that?
You could pull a muscle and hurt yourself.
Right, it's actually to prevent injury. It's to help warm up your muscles. Some people call it a warm up. It's to help prevent injury. Very good. Let's get up to a couple stretches. There, look up there, yes.
It's going to go up.
What's the word here? You're going to gain, right. And likewise, what would happen if you didn't eat enough food and you had a lot of physical activity? What would happen? You'd lose. And you should never intentionally gain or lose weight without a doctor's permission or consent in a special diet. That's not a good idea. But why I'm here is what easily can accidentally happen is if we forget to exercise, especially on those cold days, and we eat too many things that are high in sugar, we can accidentally, what, everybody? Gain. Okay, and that's what we want to avoid. Okay, because that can lead to health problems. Does that make sense? Okay, any questions so far? Let me make sure my time here. So I am here till 11:45, right? So about 20 minutes. So we have a couple handouts today. When I hand out these handouts, you want to make sure that you put your name on them. This first handout has Addie on the front, it's a daily digest. It has our 5 food groups on the back. Most of it's actually going to be done at home. But while I'm passing out this this handout, can I please have each group, one member of each group, read what they put on their list of foods. So let's start here with fruits. So can I have somebody from the fruit table please read? So let's all make sure we're all listening. Fruits.
We got apple.
Go ahead, just list them all.
Apple, strawberry. Grapes, apricots, bananas, pineapple. Guava, kiwi, raspberries,
Do you have any absent?
blueberries,
Nope, they're all here.
blackberries, pumpkin, cantaloupe, peach, orange, and mango.
Okay, awesome. Those are really good, delicious, nice, healthy things. Can I have, fruits. Can I have veggies read next? Yep. Go ahead.
Would you mind if I have one extra?
Not at all. Would you like an extra?
Sure.
I'll bring you one up. I have to bring some more.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Listen. Potato, pumpkin, yeah. Pumpkin might go 2 ways. I did tell them up here that tomato and usually cucumber, I know biologically it's a fruit, I'm a bio major, but for my plate, it's classified for nutrients as a veggie. And you need more veggies anyway, so if you like cucumbers or tomatoes, because we need a lot of veggies. So, there you go. Does everybody have a handout? Okay, let's move on to questions. Okay, I'm going to give you guys hands. Thank you. I'll get to you. Let's have grains go next, and then we'll do dairy and protein next.
These breads, Cheerios, bread, open bread, rye bread, spaghetti, cinnamon,
Very good. Spaghetti, French toast, noodles, pasta, also rice. Did you have rice? Just so you know, rice is, I like you had cereals like oatmeal and Cheerios. Did you say oatmeal? No, but oatmeal is included. Oatmeal is also actually a lot of times what's in granola. It is a little bit. Everyone has a handout now, right? Leave the handouts for 1 second. Let's finish up with dairy and protein. Go ahead, dairy.
milk, yogurt, ice cream, cheese, milkshake, cream cheese, sour cream, whipped cream, blue cheese, and cheddar cheese.
Okay, so all cheeses. Believe it or not, cream cheese does not include enough dairy to be classified as a dairy. It's more of like a margarine type of thing. But butter, be careful with the milkshakes and the ice cream. They have a lot of sugar. So those are kind of a once-in-a-while food, we like to call those. But definitely you want to always go for low fat. And yes, cheese yogurt, milk, frozen yogurt is a good alternative to ice cream. Okay, protein.
Oats, milk, tofu, beans, corn, pineapple, broccoli, wheat, what is this? Banana, potatoes, tomatoes, oranges.
Okay, you listed a lot of fruits and vegetables for protein. Now, some of those things do have protein in them, but the main proteins we were looking for, because I think I mentioned something in this group that vegetarians can even eat protein. Protein includes all your meats, so steak, beef, chicken, turkey, ham, all your lunch meats. But also includes things that a vegetarian would eat, like eggs. Some vegetarians don't eat eggs, but eggs. So that comes from a chicken. Who else has any idea what would be
Tofu?
tofu? Was right. Tofu is definitely is definitely one that a lot of people don't know about. That is a protein. What's another one? Beans. All beans are, yes, definitely. So some beans tend to be, beans can actually be a veggie and a protein. So navy beans, believe it or not, refried beans have no, are not high in fat. They're very low in fat and they're very high in protein. Navy beans, kidney beans, all beans, and also all nuts. So walnuts, almonds, peanuts, peanut butter, okay? So all nuts. So all meat, nuts, fish, and even shellfish like shrimp. So very good. Thank you guys. So even vegetarians can eat protein, right? So I didn't mean to confuse you guys with that because I know you listed a lot of fruits and veggies. Everything everybody listed though is really healthy. Okay, so what we're going to do now is open this up. The first.
So this is the FIT program for 4th grade. This is what they say is healthy. This is what the government tells us is healthy. So small, very small portion of fruits, bigger portion of vegetables. The lady actually said that vegetables were more important than fruits, which I totally don't believe. Grains are another part, and protein is a smaller part, and then dairy is an essential part of our... I'm making a video.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool, man! Oh, these are so grains and vegetables and protein and grains and dairy. To the plate!